Hello and welcome to the countdown delivered by Pizza Hut. We're here today doing the watch party for the Boston Major happening right now. We think we're in between games. I am joined by Miranda Sanchez and Brian Albert.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
I was gonna call us like the Dota squad, but like I think it's more like a Dota fam. I've been thinking about we've been playing Dota for what, like 3 or 4 years now together.
Yeah, but I think a little bit around TI3 is when we started, and we passed TI6 in June, and we're a few months, half a year past that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a while, and we actually have a pretty good balance here because you have like a support player, support / off lane, and the carry player / mid. I'm not saying I'm good, but our comp is okay.
I think you're very good.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I can hold my own. The one thing I see here, James, is that we have a pretty embarrassing game on the front page.
Yeah.
And this is one that has all of us in it.
Let's not look at it. Oh, we're looking at it.
Okay, well look at me first. I went 0, 8, and 10. But I want to point out. Look, consider my average I'm well under average on this game. So my Veno games are actually very good.
Yeah,
I'm well under average on this game. Don't look at me. Don't look at my shame.
End of the game with the Midas.
But look at my ball and set.
Yeah,
look how good she looks.
That's one really important part of Dota 2. Is like, how good is your set? Like, you may have had a bad game, but your set will never leave you.
Yes,
check out Miranda. She's so good. She's like prepared
She's set
for
the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I have the most items from Miranda just because she's my favorite.
Also, she has the most item slots, I think.
Yeah, she has so many.
Compared to the other.
Does she? There's a few where, like Rubik has 4, but he needs like 8.
Yeah.
Because if you replace the puppet he has in his hand, it like replaces his. It doesn't make any sense. There's been a few fantastic games so far today.
Yeah.
And the one I really want to talk about, and I actually didn't get to see the full thing because I was actually traveling here, was the first EG game of the day where they eliminated what's my cheat sheet
16 minutes.
Yeah. Oh,
the first game.
Verge of VP.
Yeah.
VP, right?
Yeah.
Because VP was favored heavily to maybe win this all, along with Newbie and Wings. Wings, the winners of TI6.
And another team EG eliminated in the first round. So just for people who are aware, the way that this tournament worked is they had a group stage, and everyone played a best of 3 versus 2 of the other teams in the group.
Yes.
Let me. We were watching a Dendy game before this.
Dondo the super mid.
Yeah.
This is not Boston Major.
This is definitely not. I will close that.
But this is the 4th major overall after Manila, Shanghai, and Frankfurt last year, leading up to TI6. So the first one of the 2016 to 2017 season, and it is single elimination at the main event.
Yes.
So some teams are sort of famous or infamous, I guess, for getting knocked into the lower bracket and playing their way up. E.g. That can't happen here.
Yeah, you don't have that time to make up for your losses.
Yeah. But before we go any farther,
I'll stop talking.
I do want to talk about a giveaway that we have going on. If you want, so we've been counting down all week to the Boston Major. If you want to win some awesome gaming gear, including like a pizza hat, I think there's like some mice. There's a full-on gaming laptop.
You said pizza hat. That's all you have to say.
Oh yeah, it's some good stuff. You should see a link like right below. It's like down here, down there. Yeah, there. Yeah, down there. Go to that link. You can enter for a chance to win. We'll be pipping that out throughout the stream. So if you didn't catch it right now, we'll get it later. Who's coming up next? We have.
This is actually a really exciting game because it's Team NP, which is Envy's squad.
Yeah.
Formed after and Aui's. I love Aui too.
AUI, however you want to say it.
Say Aui.
Yeah.
Aui's better.
I say Aui.
Versus DC, which there's been some shakeups on that team since TI, but DC got 2nd place at TI. So they lost Moo, one of their star players, who's now on Complexity, who's now gone from this tournament. But still, this should be a good, interesting game. And it's Envy, right?
Yeah.
Like his antics. If you don't know, if you're watching maybe the first time or the Boston Major has you interested or you're coming back after TI6, Envy is this weird anime-loving, he tries to make all these plays, and sometimes they work, but a lot of times they just don't.
He's notorious for just making very bad decisions.
He has a reputation for throwing.
He just jumps in.
It's so good to watch.
Yeah.
The reputation is earned, but I feel a little bad for him, but he's such a staple of Pro Dota that I hope he does some Envy stuff during this game.
There's that one meme. It's like local man ruins everything. It's usually paired with Envy, and it makes me so sad because I used to really love Cloud9 and Envy. It was
that's a few years ago.
Back in the day.
Yeah, Cloud9 was a really good team. Just gathered.
It was like Bone 7, Pylai Dai, Envy. Yeah, that was a good team.
Just like the Dota scene in general, everyone seems to if you don't have consistent success, you're changing teams probably every 6 months.
Yeah, it was crazy because OG OG was dominant up to TI6. Like they
Yeah.
won 2 of the 3 majors. They were looking really great, and then they had like a 9th through 12th place finish at TI, which is pretty bad.
Yeah, I
And
had
they're
them
just
picked
like,
to
we're
win.
done.
I was just like, yeah, they're
They were
doing
favored to
amazing.
win. Yeah. And then again, Wings won TI6. They won 2 decent sized tournaments following TI6, and they're gone from this. They're out. Like, I mean, they've been together for a long time. I'd be surprised if they shake up, especially because Chinese teams are so like tumultuous right now. Because there's only one Chinese team left in the whole bracket.
Yeah, it's LG. It's one of the LGD.
It's
teams.
Forever Young. LGD Forever Young.
Yeah.
That was a sad matchup against LG versus LGD Forever Young. It's like, oh, you
was
guys
sad.
got to play your family.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the Pokemon movie where it's like the brothers are just like fighting each other.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say. I think our favorite team. Well, I think our favorite team is. Well, okay. I think we're all EG fans.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But our favorite team to watch. MVP.
My favorite for sure.
I'm not on board with that. I love MVP.
Yeah.
I love
love
QO.
You don't want-
and Dubu.
Dubu.
Dubu's the best.
So-
Bring out Space Cow during TI6 and like that like 6-minute fight where they
Yeah.
went from mid lane to bot lane back to top lane in that 6 minutes and like the constant fight. It was so good.
It's great. It's just great in the same way that like I like seeing people like get into like weird fights or arguments in public. I'm just like, this is really fun to watch. But like I love EG.
yeah.
Like I'm biased. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I totally want EG to take this whole thing and
Yeah.
to have success forever and ever. And I love Sumail and his
I
green
think
hair.
I
mean,
loved EG, but then all that drama went down with Aoi, and I got really bitter. I don't know. Like a lot of the.
Water under the bridge. Don't worry about it. Aoi's fine. He's on a good
Sad.
team. He's
But
playing next. You
doing
get to see him.
good. Yeah.
He's hanging out with his buds.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right.
Plus, I have a crush on Fear.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, when they show EG, he's just like in the background hanging out. I'm just
He's
like,
like, yeah.
I love you.
Fear.
Universe. Everyone's Dota boyfriend.
Everyone loves Nick. Nick is there. Nick
Yeah.
is in his presence
Yeah,
right now.
one of our buddies Nick is which we may see on stream because they've been a bunch of our friends have been showing up in the crowd.
Yeah, we have 2 or 3-ish friends there.
Yeah.
I think it's probably hard to get seats these days up near the front.
Yeah.
No,
But-
they showed up today. I was watching this morning on my phone and
Are they up near the front?
They know how to get those seats.
Yeah, they found the right seats, so you'll see them.
All right.
It was the same seats. If you've seen, it was the 3 easy for Arteezy. If you saw that group of people, that's all our friends.
Of course.
Yeah.
And Sam.
Yeah, and
Sam,
Sam.
of course, is leading that.
Uh,
Not and Sam as in our friends and Sam.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam as in Sam loves Arteezy the
Yeah.
way I love Fear. One thing I want to talk about before this next game starts, which we're waiting on, the draft should start not too long, I would assume,
They're just showing a package and then probably getting into team intros.
is I knew very little about this team leading into it, but at Finem, the Greek
Yes.
team,
Yeah,
I want to high five them all.
they're the hype team, and not in the way where like, oh, they're doing great stuff. Like they're hype, like they're excited to be there. Like this is
exactly.
they're one of the first major tournaments.
So that's one of my favorite things is they'll show the player cams in the booth like during the game or after they win or even after they lose, right? And a lot of times even when the teams win, they still look like kind of freaked out or serious. And I get it; they're playing for a lot of money and a lot of prestige, right? But at Finem, they're always just like having a fantastic time.
Yeah.
And they were playing yesterday, and there was because I'm relatively new to the team. I think his name is his player name is Spartan.
Yes, it's something Spartan, but like it's Spartan part of it.
So
Yeah.
there was an early gank where I think he was playing Sand King,
Mhm.
and like the gank was going to happen. Like they just had to stack their stuns, and they were going to get the kill. There was nothing to fear, and he was Sand King, and he just missed his burrow strike. just no way he should have missed it. And they showed the player cam, and he's just playing, and he's like, like people would normally freak out or whatever. He just like
they go like this. They're like, oh shit.
yeah.
I just wonder if it's also because like the pros have been in the scene for so long that they're kind of tired. Like they've
Mhm.
lost
A
that
little bit of jade.
excitement of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this new team just comes up and they're just
Well,
there.
it's
They're
kinda
so
like-
present. And
have
it's just fun to watch.
Yeah, it's like I mean, they're certainly proving that they belong to be here, but they made
Sure.
it this far.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like I'm trying to think of a good analogy. It's like being on, I don't know, like going on a date with someone that's out of your class. You're like, I'm just happy to be here. You're like, I'm just having a good time, right? Oh, by the way, I want props to Machine. He
Oh.
normally doesn't host for Dota, but yeah, he's doing really
the
well.
consistent host for TI this year, and I don't think last year, and one other major was Red Eye.
Yeah, Red Eye's right.
Yeah, here comes. Yeah, they're doing the team.
All right, we got the team intros. Yeah, so NP is MSS, captained by Envy, of course, and then Aoi, who there was the whole drama thing a year or so ago.
And-
SVG in 1437, the Canadian.
Well, no, Rose. He's changed his name to Rose.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's beautiful.
I like
hair.
1437.
Yeah, he's
I like both.
He changed his name to Rose. That's fine.
Yeah.
There we go.
There are worse names.
Oh, I mean,
Way worse.
Yeah.
most of these names are terrible. Let's be real.
Real bad.
Oh wait,
I mean, not these names.
Is Rose on a? No, yeah. You can't see it because it's cropped a little bit, but yeah, he changed his thing to Rose.
All right. So, who do we want to win? Are we being biased?
I'd probably go MP.
I want MP to win.
Yeah.
Me too. I was gonna disagree just to make something a little more interesting, but no, I want MP to win. I want good things for Envy. Not too many good things. I don't want them to win at all. But oh, and he's carrying a Totoro plushie.
Yeah. Which he did for the rest of the games
Wait,
as well.
is that, oh, make it bigger. Make it bigger.
I don't think I can.
Can we not do that without the
I
sound?
can't.
Oh
So,
no!
yeah.
Oh yeah, without the audio.
Here's
Although
DC. Okay.
But I also really like DC. But before we go on, if you want to ask us questions, you can either drop them in the Twitch chat or tweet at us at IGN with the hashtag IGN Plays Live. Even though
or just hashtag IGN Plays Live. We will find it by the hashtag.
Yeah. I will be looking at that occasionally.
I'll take a look at some of that too.
Mm-hmm.
I also want to point out that I have a cheat sheet saved on my phone of the top picked heroes from this tournament so far. I have it as my background so that I can see it.
Is it? Let me guess.
You're trying to guess the top 5?
I can guess at least the top 3. I can. Say,
Okay.
Shadow Demon.
He's number 5.
Oh wow. Okay.
Probably because he's banned so often.
Yeah. Alchemist.
Mm-mm. Come on, James.
Marana.
She's not top 5, but she's up there.
Wait, really? She's not top 5?
No.
She's picked so much.
It's more of they're so common that you might not even like be thinking about them.
Like Ogre and stuff.
Ogre's number 1.
Okay.
So we've got
wow.
Ogre.
Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't want to ban him.
Ogre's great because he is really beefy and has good health regen. So early in the game, you can just use him to harass and roam around and not worry about it. And plus, picking Ogre doesn't really say anything. It just sort of leaves your draft flexible and scary, and like it's almost too good of a pick to ignore. I guess that's why he's number 1. Followed by Juggernaut, super solid carry, high physical damage, strong in lane, has heals, sustains pushes. He's great. Sand King, 3 S's in a row here. Sand King, Slardar, and Shadow Demon.
Slardar. Oh yeah. So like I think he was
the
banned.
Fishman.
Yeah, I think he was banned the first couple days, but I think people have been like allowing him through the last day or so.
Yeah, there's a lot of bans you have to worry about. And it's like, well, why don't they ban this amazing hero? It's like, because they have to ban the other amazing hero.
Yeah.
Like, something always gets through. We've seen a lot of Luna Shadow Demon. Luna, her win rate was much higher. It's above 50% still, but yeah, the illusion nerf to Shadow Demon doesn't seem to have put him out of play. Of course, he's still top 5 picked. He just makes all these copies and they siege the high ground safely. We're probably going to see another nerf because there was one after TI.
Yeah.
And a few others, I believe, between June and now.
Yeah, and we're expecting another patch probably like next week or the week after that will like either introduce Monkey King and probably buff and nerf a bunch of stuff.
I keep forgetting about Monkey King.
Yeah, because they just haven't talked about it. I mean, that's a very Valve thing to do. It's just announce something and then not talk about it till it's out.
It was a very grand announcement too.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. They had really great music and everything.
God,
but yeah,
the performance.
TI was so good, guys.
It was good.
Take me back to TI.
We only have half a year until the next one.
Oh, jeez.
2 more majors.
That's what I think about.
Yeah, it's. They said that the Monkey King is coming out this winter. I believe they said for sure 2016 because winter could extend to 2017 technically. But let's be real. It's the 9th. It'll probably be here in like a week.
Yeah.
Middle of the month, I would assume.
Also, just because like we're talking about the tournament in general, PGL, who's been producing the last couple majors, pretty much since Manila, I think. No, it was
so
Shanghai.
Shanghai was a notorious.
That was a bad time.
Bad time.
Yeah.
But BGL is killing it on production.
Yeah, they've been developing a like a battle view that like the community doesn't really like, but like they're continuing to be like, oh, we're just gonna go back to the drawing board because like they like really care. Like they have all these custom overlays. Like everything is like really well presented. I'm as a production nerd, I'm just like in awe of what they can do.
Yeah.
And I'm just been super enjoying the tournament just from like just a watching perspective. It's like it's a very good sit back. You don't have to know the tournament all that well.
It's been a very pleasant experience.
Go Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
We love Canada.
North America.
Canada represent. I hope they pick like they won't because he hasn't been getting any play like no Ember Spirit. But I just want like any hero that has the potential to like carry decently hard and like get a bunch of like bursty kind of kills. Like Envy plays a lot of those, like Ember Spirit or like Marana. Like I want him on one of those for this game. Like, we need that.
So here's the bracket right now.
Oh, here we go.
So yeah, right now since OG just won, they'll be playing Evil Geniuses tomorrow, I think.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, starts in 17 hours.
Yeah.
That's tomorrow.
So the one thing I want to point out is that well over half, I would say maybe even over 2/3 of the games were 2-0s.
Yeah.
Which is not really common.
Yeah, so when we go to game 3, it's really exciting.
Yeah.
Which has only happened 3 times so far.
And another reason why I love the team we were talking about earlier at Finem is they have not yet had a series that has not gone to 3 games.
Yeah, so their first game, they lost so bad. And I actually considered not watching because I didn't really know them. And I was like, man, I don't want to see them get crushed by newbie.
Yeah.
And then that's not what happened.
So that's yes, they early picked Bounty Hunter, which is bold, because not only do you set yourself up to counters for an invis? Is this a draft?
This is game 1 of newbie at Finem.
So yeah, they picked Bounty early. Didn't do a lot of work with him. They got crushed. That would normally, most teams would be like, okay, it didn't work. We're just gonna ignore that. Would you mind opening game 2?
Yeah, let me. It's right here.
They're so great. They did it again.
They picked the same,
and they picked him, I think, first. So that's like, no, we're doing this.
Look at this game. He had 19 assists. He had 4 career kills, I think, or 4 or 5.
It was by around like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
He sniped the courier 4 times, which is when it's most important because it's like feeding your mid consumables and things like that. The bottle, like those guys were like, no, like we're just gonna do it, and they did.
And they just kept going.
And then this game was these were just like, again, I on Twitter I called them MVP Junior just because they play this like high chaos like pressure style that's just so much fun to watch.
And in a way, they might be doing it better than MVP, which makes me sad because I want to see them succeed, but they're not changing up their chaotic style enough to be surprising.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, I forget who was saying it, they just expect MVP style now. They know what they're going to do, and it's really easy to counter it now.
Yeah, that happened at TI when Wings caught onto them because they would steamroll you with Spirit Breaker and Phantom Assassin.
Yeah.
And then Wings was like, nah, we're not having any more of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a player highlight now. I was like, what's going on? Where's the draft?
And then, again, if you guys just want to talk to us on Twitter, we're #IGN Plays Live. And, of course, we'll be checking on Twitch and YouTube as well.
Someone's asking if we get the screen any bigger. I think you're talking about the camera. Once you get in game, you'll understand why. If we made us any bigger, we would cover a lot of the UI elements, which I think a lot of people would want to see, even if they're watching with us.
We'll do the actual video of the game bigger later. It's just because of the audio conflicts with what we're saying, so we don't want to have to fight over their audio.
Yeah, we're not watching the stream. We'll actually be watching in-game with everyone else. If you want to get some giveaway stuff,
giveaways.
Yeah, you can go to the link below to win some awesome gaming gear, including a laptop, mice, keyboards, I think.
Pizza Hat.
Pizza scarves, I think? No pizza scarves. We had the pizza scarves at E3, but no, you can get a Pizza Hat.
Now I have to get pizza scarves out of my mind somehow.
Yeah.
No, Pizza Hats are good. I'm going to shout out to our ridiculous friends who are watching us, so that they can watch us watch them.
Yeah.
So, Nick, you weirdo. I miss you.
They're in the audience there, and they're going in. We love you guys so much.
They have spoilers. They have future
They
vision.
do.
Yeah. We're here's the way that the tier works down in terms of delay. It's in person, of course, then in game, and then if you're watching on stream, that's like I think a couple seconds behind.
Right. No stream sniping.
Yeah, no stream sniping,
which is impossible in the situation. You need to play a new Dota game and get that one off of there. I keep looking up and just seeing that red loss.
Let's look at my match history real quick. I think
is there a good go?
No.
Here.
No.
No.
I had a lot of wine.
So I took a break from Dota for about 3 months.
Okay.
And then we came back.
Oh,
show our first game.
How do I get to? I don't remember how to. It's just not.
Just click on your profile and do recent games.
There we go.
Did I play?
You were a Venomancer, I thought. No, you were Ogre.
Was I?
No, you were an Ogre.
Also, all of this is new since TI6.
Yeah.
Which is really nice to have this interface where we can actually get a better look at our games.
Yeah, they updated stuff.
It's so good. I love this.
Oh,
except all
the 3-stack makes me sad.
Yeah.
Where's the 5-stack Dota been? No, the 18th was right after my birthday. Yeah. I wasn't playing that day.
Was it Shadow Shaman?
It's not on there. Did you delete it? There it is.
Yeah. Okay.
I almost just clapped, but I was like right into the mic, which would not be good.
Yeah. Okay.
18-0-20.
Yeah.
First game back. No big deal.
26K net worth.
So you just got to prove that.
The above average Zeus little thing that.
Yeah.
That other game is
I
not
just have to-
representative
yeah, it's
of
not-
your skill.
I'm okay at this game.
This was carrying Mitch Dyer to victory so he could get his Dagon,
Of course.
on Bounty Hunter.
Mitch, may he rest in peace.
Mm.
Of course he buy. I mean, Dagon. There's a lot worse heroes to buy Dagons on, but like
I think
Mitch will do it on anyone.
I think it was a quest though, but it was like
and Sam played anti-fun.
Yeah.
Finished farming.
he's a good set, man.
It's a good set.
Yeah, let's see if they're. Are they in the
Mitch.
draft
Are we in the
yet?
draft?
Nope.
Nope,
still
still
showing
watching
the players.
movies.
Yeah. Who are they profiling?
I love the profiles. I should just watch more.
You
of them.
should show off your fancy items there.
Oh,
We got 3.
let's do that, and then we should look at the battle pass.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
I have the genuine gold Doomling, which I got. This was at TI 4,
5.
5. Yeah. Okay. No, I thought it was before that. It's whatever.
Was it 2 ago?
Yeah, it was 2 ago because I went to TI 4. Missed
That was
TI,
my first one.
Missed TI 5.
Oh, you did miss 5.
Yeah, and
So-
then that came.
Oh, but okay. 4 was kind of that was the death ball meta.
Yeah, that was the not fun
Oh,
one.
that one was not fun.
The-
But you got this.
Yeah, this
I was insanely jealous of you.
Yeah, I was also deathly sick when I got this.
I remember.
I had 101 fever or something like that, or just coming off of a fever,
Mhm.
because I had been at Evo, then I flew back, was home for 24 hours, then flew to Seattle for, and was still sick while I was there. Actually, we shot a couple videos, and I got a thing, and I typed it in, and everyone around me was like, "What?"
Yeah, because these were super rare. They were selling for several hundreds of dollars.
What should it sell for
and
now?
You kept it. I don't know.
Does
It's
it
probably
show?
still.
I thought it shows on here
Uh,
somewhere, like the bottom or something. No, maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't think in this screen.
I think they're going for like $300.
Dota.
Yeah, a very weird game. And then I got the staff.
Oh yeah, it makes his ult look like a bunch of
Mhm.
like golden spears from heaven or whatever. It's super cool.
Oh, we're
Are we doing it?
We're getting close.
We're
Nope.
getting there.
Dude.
They're doing.
Just looking at
Oh,
misery.
it was a misery player profile. Okay.
Any other cool games or surprises or anything from the Boston Major so far that you're notable? Because we already talked about at Finem, which is if EG gets knocked out, at Finem is my next
yeah.
the next team I
let's,
want.
let's look at actual brackets. Watch tournaments.
Bloop. $3 million prize pool.
Yeah.
Chump change
Compared to TI.
compared to
Compared
TI,
to TI.
sure, but no big deal.
MVP. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Wings getting knocked out that early, like they're versus EG, so it in my mind doesn't really matter. But the fact that they got 2-0'd by EG.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they won TI6.
Yeah. I mean, they've been playing decently consistently, and honestly, I think they could have, if it had gone, they could have taken another, maybe gone to 5 games if it was best of 5.
Yeah.
But I think they just played like.
I mean, that's just the nature of like single elimination.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get a chance, and like almost any team can beat almost any team anytime. I mean, 2-0 is a little different. That's a little more concrete, but like things happen,
Yeah.
and like any other game or just like an error in a draft or like 1 or 2 mistakes.
Yeah. I've really liked
Throws
it
it
though,
all.
like the single elimination, even though it's
It's-
fun to see people rise up and play more, especially if your favorite team drops out fast.
Mhm.
But I just like how much pressure it puts on the players.
Yeah.
Maybe to like,
Also, it's like the simplest bracket I've ever seen for a
Yes.
Dota tournament.
yeah. Yeah. So like for context, TI is double elimination. So if you are in the upper bracket, which is
Yeah,
done
you earn your way there through the group stage.
group stage, if you lose a best of 3, right? Is that how it works?
They're
Yeah.
best of 3s.
The
Yeah.
best of 3. You drop down to the lower bracket, which are up to a certain. In the first round are best of 1s.
Right.
And
That's rest in peace,
Yeah.
secret.
Yeah.
TI6.
Yeah, like first round out, which is. Ugh.
One of my friends is this was TI6, so different
Mhm.
teams, but one of my friends is like an RTZ fanboy.
Yeah.
Sam Stewart loves Secret. He's flying out to TI. His team gets eliminated before he even gets there.
Yeah.
Doesn't get to see him at all. I felt so bad.
But
Yeah.
you guys got to witness, which I probably think is probably the best game of
oh,
Dota 2.
like you just even had to
ever
start that
played.
sentence, and I almost want to start crying.
Yeah.
Because it was such a
We have the top 5
amazing
plays
game.
of 2016 so far
Yes.
for Dota
Yeah.
2.
You can check it out. That's part of the countdown this week, which is also which Brian wrote.
I gave it the #1 nominee.
Yeah. It's basically an epic comeback versus Mega Creeps with rapiers and a bunch of Dagons and Universe playing out of his mind.
Yep. If you get mega creeped, you almost always lose.
Yeah.
Which is funny that we bring that up now because Cloud9 actually had a reputation for sort of playing against Megas well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird, and we're seeing like two ex-Cloud9 members here.
It was they play with the super late like Naga, like Radiance comp, where like they can burn down those waves pretty easily.
Yeah.
Um,
I love OD Pixel.
yeah.
There's been some fantastic casting pairs this tournament.
Yeah.
There was a weird one that was like Toby and Purge,
Oh, and
which is weird.
Yeah.
Because Purge they just don't cast together, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, I think just generally the Dota casters are fantastic.
Yeah.
I've never been disappointed by them.
They have a good spectrum of people that can cover a lot of things. Winter, who's on the panel right now. Is that Winter?
That's Winter.
Yeah.
Winter is like he's a good caster, but I like him on the analyst desk.
Oh, he's
He's so good there.
yeah. They put him there for TI6, and it was so perfect. He has such a good understanding of what the win conditions for the draft are.
Meepos.
Oh my God, the Meepo squad is pretty good.
That's good. Do we see any friends? We'll be on the friend lookout.
Yeah. But yeah, he knows a ton about.
I thought he was winking.
Yeah.
I thought we was winking.
The Eastern team, specifically China and Malaysia, and he loves his wife, which is a meme.
He does love his wife.
Yeah.
He always calls her.
Yeah.
But when he plays like competitive, or when he used to, he'd call her, "Honey, we won the game."
That's super cute.
It really is.
But yeah, but I'm gonna shout out to the Capitalist, my favorite caster. And that was earned by the game we're talking about, the eHome versus EG game 1. By the way, it was a 3-game series or 2-game series, but that was the first game of when Sumail hits the arrow out of the Omni Slash.
Yeah. So there's this character, and he's ulting, and he's invincible in this, and like you can't see him. He's just like this off-screen like attacking presence, and he'll just like bounce rapidly between whatever enemies are in the area. And he like shot this arrow, and like right as Juggernaut came out of his ultimate, just boom, and probably saved. I think it was Zai that he was going on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Shadow
it is
Demon.
Shadow Demon.
You guys have
Yeah.
to take care of your supports.
Yeah.
It's really important. They need your help.
Support me, and I'll carry you.
Yeah.
This shirt was made by former IGNer Guion Cruz. Exclusively plays Crystal Maiden.
Yeah.
I make good on this promise most of the time, I would say.
What is it?
Yeah.
Support me, and I'll
It can be
carry you.
good.
Yeah.
I would say over
I
half
mean,
the
there's
time.
also those times when you just have to sacrifice yourself as a support for a carry. Wasn't great EG play?
I wish we could bring that up.
Oh, me too.
Which one?
So they were Sumail was Medusa,
Mm-hmm.
and they were getting stopped, and Sumail got caught out, and I can't.
Yeah, I don't know what game this is. Yeah, so
I can't remember the other team. I'll bring up the bracket. But like Zai is Ogre, and he's like trying to save Medusa, and he's like helping a little, but like it's clear Medusa's gonna die. And you see this arrow coming in almost in slow motion off screen, and Zai just like walks right into it, of course on purpose to let Medusa escape, right? But EG tweeted out that clip, played over the you know how people play crappy versions of songs on the recorder?
yeah.
They did it over My Heart Will Go On.
Oh, that's so
and
good.
he just like walks into the arrow and dies, and Medusa
was-
just slithers off.
Also paired with the interview where he was saying what it means to play support. Like, it's like, all those things you love about Dota, hitting creeps, hitting enemies,
Killing heroes, yeah.
killing heroes. You don't do any of that.
Yeah, I just have to sacrifice my own fun.
Yeah. And that's true. In a way. Like,
Hit us
I
up,
think
James.
There's like a lot of great things for support, but it is definitely not the same role you would play as a carry. Just like there's pressures for being a carry too, though. Like, support is so important early on, and then versus like you hand off the responsibility to carries. I think
That's
middle game.
the thing that makes me feel the worst when I'm playing Dota is because the draft is just started. So like the way that power spikes work for different types of characters is like supports always have a chance to shine because the game always has an early game.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
every game has a late game. So like if it goes to the point where like now I get to do stuff, like this is becoming a longer game, right?
Snap.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's.
So. Let's see.
Well, we're in for a long one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Get
get
your
up.
snacks,
just gonna
guys.
get up and leave.
Just go get them right now.
Yeah. So what we're talking
Do
about.
we've talked a lot about pizza. Do we have pizza?
We don't have
Wish we had pizza.
Oh.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I didn't have lunch.
We're gonna need it. So if you don't know why, Naga Siren makes infinite illusion copies of herself and
Yeah.
like pushes the waves all across the map constantly if she gets her farm and gets to that point. But she extends games later than like almost anyone except maybe like a techies against the right lineup.
Just so everyone's aware, the yellow mouse is me. The gray one that I'm following right here, that's actually the in-game caster. So whoever's doing obs for the actual major, that's who you're seeing poking around.
Follow the yellow one.
Yeah, follow me.
Morana's already banned, so no Envy Morana.
Yeah, and specifically no combo with Warlock, which is like super powerful with the Fatal Bonds.
Right. Although, so
And Starfall.
yes, Venomancer Warlock is its own combo, but it's not. Yeah, it's not the one we're talking about.
It's not the burst one of
yeah. So
Mirana.
Mirana, of course, gets eggs, double Starfall. If they're all Fatal Bonds, they share a chunk of that damage, and it's just like stupid. It's already stupid on its own.
Yeah.
And then they add it together.
So what I think DC's doing right now is they picked Keeper of the Light, which is one of their supports, and Naga Siren, which is can be a support, but won't necessarily be that. They're probably
People have. I think Wings did that at TI6, where they threw him off and they put Naga as a support.
Yeah.
Right.
And they drafted it as like Naga core, right?
Weird.
But what I think they're doing is, if you look now, they banned out Mirana, what's his name? Alk and Morphling. So they're now banning away the late game heroes that NP would try to match them with, unless NP's going different strat, which they could be going for a push strat.
Yeah. Right now they have crazy team fight because Warlock's ult, of course, drop the rock. That has a 3-minute cooldown. The thing's like stupidly good, like a huge AoE stun. And then they're all Fatal Bonds together, sharing damage, and Zavano just goes in and just spews poison all over them.
Yeah.
And so they're all ticking down and dying while this beast is hitting them. Yeah. Oh, that's scary.
If you have questions for us, you can either go in Twitch chat, or I'm also looking at hashtag IGN Plays Live. You can either tweet directly at us, or you can tweet at IGN. I'll see all of that.
You see it all.
Yeah. Again, hashtag IGN Plays Live is the hashtag for Twitter.
Got any cool comments?
No, people are just excited that we're doing this, which I'm excited we're doing this as well.
Me too.
I like watching Coddle.
Yeah.
I hate Coddle.
I kind of
Dumb
hate him
Gandalf.
too, but I like watching him. He opens up some weird possibilities. First of all, he, of course, is a good pick with Naga because you want to slow the game down, and his D push is probably the best in the game. Maybe Rubik is a contender for that, but yeah, the point is he can just like keep this game stalled forever as long as he's alive, and he can also seriously disrupt physical damage carries with his blinding light. Like that thing is. If you don't have some way to dispel that or a BKB or something, like that's a big. You're missing like 2/3 of your attacks. It's huge.
Yeah. And it lasts about 8 seconds, I think.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah.
Especially if someone picks like a Legion and like she needs those duels to win, like blinding light. What is she gonna do?
And then I think the thing that has come in a lot is Chakra Magic, which has been it reduces the cooldown on other people's spells. I think.
And gives them mana.
And gives them mana, which is just like. They've been using it on a lot of Mirana. Again, Mirana's banned out, but things like that, you probably use it on Naga Sirens, Riptide.
Yeah,
Like,
just keep pushing faster.
Yeah, you can. A lot of it is on like ranged nukes with low cooldowns, like Luna's Lucent Beam.
Yeah.
That's like 300 damage on like a 4 or 6 second cooldown.
Oh, Luna's not out yet either.
She's still in the pool. That actually might be okay for NP to help deal with the Naga illusions eventually.
But it's I think the combo that everyone has been grabbing up is the Shadow
Yeah,
Demon.
that's definitely ideal, but they both still have high win rates.
Sure.
Like without each other as well.
Zanking.
Yeah, none of this is too surprising so far.
Yeah.
Timber is out. I mean, Timber is always there. He's hard to bully out of lane, and he also offers a bunch of damage variety. Like you don't usually have like your mid is like maybe a physical or a nuker, and then you have your attack damage carry, right?
Yeah, and specifically, I think it's Tim. It's if Mirana's gone, like she's one of them being the main counters with E-Blade and like all the. If you don't have a lot of burst, like,
Yeah.
Timber is just very.
And if you just like, I mean, this is the true for anyone, but if you catch him out with an arrow, I mean that's bad for anyone, but he relies on moving around constantly, so like the stun is even worse. And there they pick up the Legion, and again, like I was saying, like the Coddle Blast, really awful if you're fighting into it, but if you're friends, there you go.
Help you win those duels faster.
Yeah, no, really good. Yeah, cool.
They're using so
Cool
much
pick
of the
so far.
reserve time already.
Yeah.
They're cooking.
Come on.
Envy's cooking something up.
Yeah. Let's see. What would you put Envy on this game?
Mirana's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, she was first. I mean, she's always banned or picked, but so I was gonna say that. Let me stew on that one a little bit. Let me see a few more picks. I always like that because the potential for failure is super high with Ember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun to see.
But he's not popular right now at all.
Because you can then pick up a rapier, and then you can drop the rapier, and then everything goes badly.
Like
I love when rapiers.
Ember with a rapier
so
is
dumb.
devastating.
Yeah.
Like Sleight of Fist rapier is one of the scariest things in the game, other than maybe like a sniper if you're not equipped to deal with it.
Oh my gosh, there's 18 seconds left. Come on, guys.
What are you doing?
I wonder if anyone's ever run out of time.
I think we did that in one of our. Oh, was that the Kunkka game?
Oh,
we
Omni
were
Night.
doing a Battle Pass Battle Cup weekend tournament, and I was playing, and Mitch was captain. And I have an okay hero pool, but clearly I wanted one of my like 5 good ones. And Mitch didn't pick it for me. He didn't pick anything, and so I got assigned Kunkka, who I hate and have never played.
Yeah.
And then we just crushed them anyway.
Yeah.
Because it was just not very well matched.
Yeah, I think that, and I think like we were like I was playing support one of those games, and I was like, oh,
you were
crap.
probably Venomancer.
Yeah, I was like, I have to go support you because like you were doing really well on your own, but it was just like we needed like this is like our weakest lane. All right, so yeah, but getting back to the draft.
So Rubik is an excellent pickup here because
Oh,
That makes sense for.
Drow never
What's
gets
going
through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like never. She's been banned most of the games. Rubik was fantastic because I mean not Drow, but those first 3 stealing any of their spells. Like I think I'm not being I'm not like exaggerating. I think any of their spells is an amazing steal.
Specifically their ultimates on most of them.
Yeah, the ults, like anything from Omni.
Yeah.
Like a heal or magic community. Yes. Venno has like wards and Gale and his ult.
Yeah, and Nova.
And then like Warlock's heal is one of the most efficient heals in the game. Even Uprising or Upheaval is a great slow. The ult, like super smart.
Yeah, especially just because NP already has so much sustain, and they're stealing some of that back for Digital Chaos for themselves. That'd be good too.
No, of course.
Because they don't really have. They have some with the Keeper. But
Yeah, they have Keeper sustain through mana, and if it's daytime and he has Ags, he can heal. Legion has a heal. And yeah, now they can maybe steal something from Omni. That's really so. The Drow pickup is, of course, you pick her when you want to pressure down the lanes and destroy all the T1s and T2s by like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so right now it's a heavy push lineup. You have the Warlock, the Venomancer, the Drow, with her auras like the wards to push. Medusa ban. That's a good ban.
yeah, but with that, they do need to move fast because if they have a Naga and that's a core, they want to just get this game over with.
Yeah, they do have good scaling. They're not like super doomed, I don't think, if it goes late. Like Warlock is one of the best scaling supports in the game. And Omni and Knight is as well. Guardian Angel is never bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, they wanna cut off map space as fast as possible and make sure that Naga doesn't get her Radiance right away. Who
I
do
like
they
the
ban?
grunts they
Invoker.
make when they get banned. It's just like,
Yeah.
ugh.
They're like,
I want to play. God.
come on.
I put it on the bench.
Okay. Who is so like they have their? Do you think that's a core Venno? I think we're going for core Venno because you have. It's definitely a support Omni, maybe a support Warlock, unless.
We'll see. Sometimes they might do like a. Oh my. Okay, so Odie's gonna wreck the lane because he has the Drow aura. They might just like throw Venno and Drow in the same lane and like just this tower's gone in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, or start Venno bot lane, or start Venno off, and then rotate them around like I would say usually around like the 5-6 minute mark once you get like Drow aura up.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm just trying to think of what what Team NP's offlaner is going to be. Is it Omni Knight just kind of hanging out down there? Just kind of doing his thing? Because Venno is good at making space because he has wards, and if you get too close, he has his Gale.
Yeah.
And then like the Gale plus the Frost Arrows from Drow is like, if anyone's out of position, they're just like gone. I don't know. This is like picking drafts and like correctly guessing like heroes and placements is one of the hardest things, even for people who do this professionally every day. Because like when they get a guess right, they're all like, yeah, like they feel really good about it, right?
So Ruben's GLZ says, so any predictions for DC NP 2-0 or 2-1? And which way?
Okay, I wanted to see the, I wanted to see the draft.
Yeah.
So, ooh, that's good because she comes online relatively quickly. I mean, she needs Blink Deso, but she can make some space.
I'm calling game 1 for NP.
Sorry, I'm going through like
Yeah,
what are all the
thinking,
possibilities?
I'm like almost leaning towards Digital Chaos, though I want MP to win.
It's just one of those things where like they have to do this thing at this time, and if they don't, but they still carry. They still carry okay. I'm gonna go with NP.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go 2-1.
Yeah, I don't think they'll 2-0. I think these are both super strong teams that they could go either way, which again can lead to I think would lead to a 2-1.
This
And I honestly I think in favor of NP. But
Me too. I'd say 2-1 NP.
if this game gets rolling and DC doesn't get crushed, they're going to have insane vision because there's going to be Naga illusions everywhere, and there's going to be TA traps everywhere.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Ooh, early smoke, exciting. Okay, let's. We have the battle pass.
Yeah.
So let's make these predictions here.
I would say 3.
So what's difficult is this game's either going to be really short or really, really long because there's a Naga. So it could be like 5.
Yeah.
But do you want to? I mean, it's your battle pass. It's your points.
Let's do 4. I think
Okay.
4 is.
Ooh.
Team
That's
with the
pretty good.
most kills at 10. It's not a player with the most kills. Let's see.
We need to turn off
Howie?
toggle the.
It's usually going to be someone with an early game nuke, or like a lot of reason to like roam or gank. I would say it could be OD just stealing a kill. I would actually say something like a Rubik, which sounds kind of weird, but like he runs around and like fade bolt. Like if he's busy, he's like fade bolting
If it's a good
everyone.
Rubik, it's going to be very active.
Last
So
player to be killed.
Who's not going to die? Who's going to be really careful here?
Naga.
So Naga will be the most careful,
yeah.
but she's also the highest target priority. Like they're gunning for her. They need to slow that radiance down. You know, Naga's probably a
say
safe pick.
Naga.
Yeah.
We got 15 seconds left. Total number of smoke
A
gang
lot.
kills
I would say 3+.
by 10 minutes.
But it's on both teams.
Okay, you got a few seconds. Did
I'd
it?
say 2, but
All right.
let's go for
Ooh.
this.
Usually not a rumble like that.
Yeah.
Can we change Fog of War?
Do we have? Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, the eyeball one.
Oh, I think I have player perspective.
Wow. So Envy died in the Roche pit.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Aw.
We're off to so. That's actually really good because I mean the TA OD matchup is like OD's just good. Like he's just he's a lane dominator. Like that's why you pick him. But I think TA's still gonna have a bad time with the Drow aura especially. But that kill certainly helps. He just banishes you and then denies your XP and then he's like, well, you just took damage too and you didn't get last hits.
Yeah, it's so annoying, but fitting for Envy.
If you want to get some, since this is the countdown, we're giving away some awesome gear. You can go to this link below. Right there we go. To win some awesome gaming gear.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way.
Somewhere down there.
That way.
I'm not gonna point.
Including a gaming laptop and some additional gaming gear. It's all really cool stuff. Again, be sure to check out the link. It has all the details. Ooh, pause. Let's see. Mouse not working. Okay.
Yeah, Misery joined in the game super late, so I'm surprised I didn't pause earlier.
Yeah.
Mouse not working. That's a good excuse. My favorite pauses ever were the ones at, I think, Shanghai.
Question mark?
No, not question mark.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the worst pauses. The best ones are whatever they used to build the booths at Shanghai, they used some sort of glue or adhesive,
Remember?
and it was
yeah.
bothering Envy and giving him, like, allergies. And so he would occasionally just pause the game, and I say occasionally, like, often.
Yeah.
He would often pause the game, and he'd just pause and say, eyes.
Yeah.
And he'd just have to, like, put in eye drops and be like, okay, we're good to go.
As someone who suffers from very bad allergies, that is totally a thing that happens.
Yeah, and like I think that they're talking about like the oh my god that's good. They're talking about the circulation in the booths at Shanghai was not very good. Hold
A
on.
lot of stuff at Shanghai.
I'm gonna move away from perspective real quick.
Yeah, show off the cool sets.
I'm going. What is this?
It's
Aw.
Baby Roshan. It's
So
Platinum
shiny.
Baby Roshan. Can you hover over the to the right a little more? A little more.
Right, where? Right here?
Right more. Keep going. There, left.
Oh,
Oh,
right
on
there.
the
Yeah,
icon.
thing.
Yeah.
Unusual Platinum Baby Roshan.
It is unusual.
It is.
Also very cute. Careers are important.
Who else has good sets?
One of the best parts of Dota.
Benno has a good set.
I feel bad because we're just like, look at all these cool sets.
We'll get
Yeah.
back to the game in a second, but
Cosmetics
really
are
cool set,
important.
though.
Yeah, there were
Nice TPU.
4 treasures that released around this, and at least each one had like 1 to 2 pretty good sets. The Omni Knight infused set has a halo over his head,
Oh.
which is awesome.
okay, so let's get back to the actual
Yeah.
game. Seems like a resolution on Naga. God, yeah, like right now, you're seeing like they're not super out farming, but resolution is very far ahead.
The top 3 CSers are all on DC.
Yeah.
Good start for them.
Yeah, and honestly, Drow doesn't have the best start, and until she gets her like
Her 6, her aura.
yeah.
Or
Marksmanship.
her one of her ultimate. She has a different aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a bad animation, I think. I mean, they're pros, and
Drow?
obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
But I hate her animation because she's like, I got my arrow.
Yeah.
Knock it on the butt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it takes so long.
Yeah. Honestly, the early timing pushes usually you get your Aquila, because it gives you a little bit additional armor, a little bit some more stats, and it speeds up the animation just a slight bit.
Yeah, and you'll see him stack Wraith Band sometimes too.
Yes.
Which, I mean, when you give that much agility to your team and yourself, why not? Yeah, looks like we is
finally,
winning the match.
some
Oh, there we go.
action.
See,
Bye.
Rubik.
Yep.
I get excited when I watch Dota and I do a lot of like clapping and stuff, and it's like right here on this mic. I'm like, I'm just gonna like,
gotta do it out
Good
here.
job.
no problem.
Just do little dainty claps, like polite ones.
I really hope our predictions are right,
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
because like Fadebolt is serious damage early in the
looking
game,
good right
and he's
now.
just like and it has a really long range too. Are we? Well, I mean that one doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't count.
these two are hard. Or this one's.
That one counts. Number
Yeah.
3 doesn't count right now because
Yeah.
everyone's 0 pretty much. Yeah, this is going the way DC wanted it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like I almost said it's not dire for NP, but they're on dire side. Yeah.
No.
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 Well, it wouldn't have been a pun, but people would have thought it was a pun. And like, if someone thinks you're making a bad pun, that's worse than actually making a bad pun.
Yeah. So let's see. Like I would say, NP's win condition is probably around 16 minutes. So like we're 14 amount. Like in terms of where they had needed to have pushed at least a tier 1 and have been starting to chip away at a tier 2. By
Sorry,
16
it's getting warm in here.
Yeah, it is kind of warm in here.
I'm getting.
So bottom is empty right now, which is kind of nice for MP to catch up a little bit.
Yeah. And I think it's just solo Veno.
But yeah, top is they're having a hard time.
Yeah.
But Naga's at
DC
the
is
top of the
controlling that
CS
lane.
board.
Yeah.
The other thing I do want to point out is that, I mean, this is different because it's mid. You're not being interrupted by supports and crazy stuff. But the denies are really high on mid, and especially on TA, which
Wait.
is. Oh, what's up?
Well, look at the amount of last hits that this Omni Knight
Dom,
had.
I mean, he's against Legion. That's a pretty passive lane. Like
Yeah.
they're both gonna kind of do their thing. He's beating Legion,
Yeah.
which sort of makes sense because if you go off into the jungle camp, he can like snipe a few of them with his
His heal.
whatever it's. I was gonna purification.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Those skills names, man, you got to get them down.
So many.
I was talking to AC, who used to do a lot of Dota casting, and he was going to cast TI, and like his first games of Dota were like in the months leading up to it, and so he just took every hero mid.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stop talking if this turns serious, but he looks fine.
Yeah.
He would take every hero mid and just practice with them, and every time he would cast a spell, he would say the spell's name.
So just to point out what happened right there, you just saw Omni Knight die. He wasn't actually killed by anyone.
But Roshan
Roshan. Well, he was
technically was killed by someone.
by a thing.
But yeah, so denying himself
Yes. Yeah,
to a
just-
neutral.
Yeah, you usually like spend all your money, and then rather than walking or TPing back, you just die because it's usually faster to do that than buy a TP or
Yeah.
just walk back.
In the early game, it doesn't matter. No one's gonna like push down your racks in the first 6 minutes. Like you're fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, healing and harm. See, look at that. These lanes are weird because they somehow never really come up in like pub Dota, like
Oh.
R tier Dota. Rubik get the kill. Oh, keepers took it.
Yeah.
I just want Rubik to kill everything, so our predictions right.
Yeah. But look they're past the tier 1. The tier 1 is not down, and they're just like pushing them out of lane. Like DC
Yeah.
is actually taking this pretty hard.
Yeah, MP's not being active enough, but maybe something here. Did they have protection?
Yeah.
No.
No, they might be.
Oh. Oh no, they
Oh.
dropped it way back there.
It just caught him. If he cuts through the streets
Maybe.
to the left, he might be okay. But they blocked him with that ward.
Nice.
That was really good.
Yeah, SVG.
And she just
Come
dodged it
on.
with the meld, and he
Oh!
blocked it again.
Good
wow.
work.
Wow.
That's really impressive. Oh, another meld.
If he has a Gale, then it's. I think level 1 doesn't do damage.
They are hanging out way too long.
Oh, Envy.
This is really good. Okay.
Like they got the kill, which is good.
That was an expensive kill and a time-consuming kill, but
Yeah.
still worth it.
Yeah.
Because when Tia gets that Blink Deso, she starts taking the Ancients and like murdering things.
There is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
They also had a lot of responses from DC2 to come back and try to help for that. So they only our MP only used 2 heroes for that.
Yeah, creating space
So-
again. You're getting space to Drow because like right now,
Drow desperately needs space.
yeah, Drow desperately needs items. Honestly.
So when you're Drow and you're in that lane, usually it's the other tower that's gone at this point. It's the enemy's tower that's gone by 7 minutes.
Yeah,
and
so this
she
is
lost hers.
Not going super well for MP.
No. And again, they have really good scaling supports. Like OD will always hit like a truck. But like once those like Legion and TA will get BKBs, and then Legion and OD won't do anything in fights for a while at least. And yeah, it's scary. This is
yeah, Drow's playing a very
this is spooky.
yeah, Drow's playing a very safe build, going Magic Wand, and then going for treads. I would assume.
Yeah,
With the
yeah,
clone
yeah.
types.
Because she makes such good use of stats that you just have to go treads, and she needs the HP.
Oh, this is a good rotation from NP.
No, Rubik, just turn around, kill them all.
Not so much.
Most kills at 10. All right.
Aw.
Yeah, that was a good rotation. And I mean, the setup is perfectly working there because like OD imprisons them. That thing does damage when it's over, and then you just heal whoever's on top of it, which does healing and harm, as Omni says.
Hey.
And no, that's
Healing and harm.
Yeah. My favorite one is All Wands Will Break. All Wands Will Break is good.
I don't know what that's a reference to.
Oh, because he makes you magic immune.
Yeah.
And I guess if
you're
magic immune,
using
your
spells,
wands,
shit.
that's whatever.
They don't work anymore.
Yeah.
They will break.
But like,
So you're trying,
wands still work though.
but you're trying so hard that they break.
Snap my wand.
yeah,
in
you
half.
just snap it. You get so frustrated.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually have a wand?
No,
He
there's
has, like,
a lot of
there's staffs. Yeah, yeah.
I think there's only staffs. I don't think no one has a wand.
I would like a cool like sly magician, like trickster sort of character thing.
That'd be
cool.
really funny.
Harry Potter. We're just Harry Potter's
Harry Potter, the new hero.
the newest Dota 2 hero.
What if they reveal Harry Potter at TI7?
No.
Just the Harry Potter music's just playing.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Daniel Radcliffe comes out on the stage.
They're actually splitting up into Dire, into all the different houses. So now there's a Ravenclaw, there's Slytherin, there's Gryffindor, and there's
So I just want to say on the record right now that Viper would not be in Slytherin.
Yes, he would.
Viper would be dead.
Viper would be totally in Slytherin.
He's straight up like
Viper
a
would be like
poisonous like
Viper would
serpent
be
thing.
Viper would have never gone to Hogwarts because it's such trash, and it would be a Death Eater.
So we got both of those wrong.
Yeah, we tried.
Yeah.
We were close.
Yep.
We were 1 kill off. Yeah, no smoke ganks. They tried one right away.
I think it was just more for vision.
So TA about 1,000 gold ahead of it just shows how well she's farming. She's 1,000 gold ahead of Envy,
Yeah.
who are both mid laners, and Envy has the most kills so far in the game, and she's still ahead. I mean, she has a really good farming tool, of course, with Psyblades, and Odie's actually kind of a crappy farmer-ish.
Yeah. He would have needed a lot more like lane support, but like also they're trying to do a push. I hear
There's a smoke
So
gank.
yeah, this is a little interesting. They're just gonna abandon mid for a little bit, and then I mean they should know something's up if they're just getting mid for
She's
free.
dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Oh yeah, there's
there's
no way
a
to come out of
silence,
this.
there's a heal. Yeah, goodbye.
Even the creeps come in, try and
Whoop.
help. Goodbye.
trying to get that vision block. Rubik stole wards though.
Yeah. See, again, amazing Rubik game. Even with the last pick OD, that's still a decent. There's still some decent spells to steal.
Yeah,
steal
so
there.
they're getting kills, but they need to start pushing objectives because they're losing a lot of space. If they lose this mid tower, their jungle's gonna be free.
Ooh.
Scary.
Oh. Okay. So she started TPing out because she knew there were no stuns left, but they could have outdamaged her.
Wait.
They even dropped the ulti.
Did she just
She's
TP?
taken, but
Yeah.
it's not gonna.
She'll be okay.
Did she
Yeah.
just TP to the
She
T1?
TP'd to a T1. I think she might have just like panic clicked. I don't know
Yeah.
because this is just wasting time, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, just you can double tap TP to TP directly back to your base, which will heal
Yeah.
you. Which is why-
Who knows?
Yeah.
She's fine. But yeah, they dropped the OD ult on that the hammer, as it's so often called.
And they got the T1 bottom.
Yep.
So that's good. Getting some more
Wait,
space.
what?
Yeah.
What?
It's gone.
Yeah, they lost the T1. I don't remember when. It might have been during that fight.
I think
I'm
it
not
was.
sure.
Yeah. Drow was bottom and just kind of pushing.
Are they
so.
getting? How's the?
Well, I'm looking at this Drow Rangers inventory, and they have another magic stick.
Is it? Yeah, those are all the parts of a magic wand. Sometimes there's inventory bugs
Yeah.
in
That's
spectator
true.
mode, and I'll see like double of an item that you wouldn't have double of. Not that you normally would anyway. Oh, man. This Omni is going to give them a fight if he gets a heal off.
Oh, wow. Oh.
They drop the rock. Holy. Okay.
Aggressive Omni. Oh.
So he would have super been dead if Warlock wasn't there to turn that around. And they're just going to Song and disengage. They should TP out. Or what are they doing?
Get out of there. What are you doing? That was such a waste of a song.
Oh. Oh,
What?
I think they're trying to blinding light everyone away and then have them TP out a bit like.
I guess. I think they all could have gotten out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason they just Rubik stood there.
Yeah.
Did they
It's
get
cool.
the Omni kill by hanging out there, or did Omni die before the song?
I think they got it.
Because if they trade Omni for Rubik, then like maybe.
Yeah.
It's still very silly.
Yeah, their TA is finally taking the ancient sack. I shouldn't say finally. It's not that bad.
It's like the second. I think it's like.
But she'll probably be on her way to Desolator.
So
very
this,
soon here.
This is why people don't like Veno. Let me go free cam real quick.
You like Veno.
I like Veno. Well, I like it for this specific reason. It fits our playstyle. So all of these are just wards that will attack, and like you can't push into that. You get slowed, take a little bit of damage. They last forever. If you're someone who can farm them, then maybe. But like, look how you have to work your way through this.
Yeah, you can't use spells on them. And what's gonna take them out? Like Legion is melee.
Yeah.
TA has really awful range. Naga's melee. Like there's supports, I guess. They can just sit there and hit things, but like that's then they're not on the map, and you know what they are and what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Veno.
Veno's, acting
It's
as
annoying.
a very good defense and kind of almost gatekeeper of the jungle, which is nice.
See, it's actually been funny because you expect to be a lot more towers to be down, especially for NP, but they've been.
Oh, got
Yeah.
Vizoon.
Would you mind clicking on the Naga portrait? I want to see what she's got.
Sure.
For gold.
Dire's bottom tower.
Sorry, that's Rubik.
Oh.
Boop. Okay, so she's like 80 gold away from the first part of Radiance.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for them. Decent timing. She's been involved in 3 assists, so she's got some assist gold there. Yeah, so
This
the
is quite the slow push.
Naga, if you're not familiar, she likes to get a Radiance right away, which is
Oh.
Oh,
that
no.
he's gone. Goodbye. The first part of Radiance is 3,800 gold, and because you have to save up that much gold early on, you're like a walking like sack of gold, and like you just want to stay alive as long as you can. And she can now buy the relic, so the pressure's a lot more eased there.
The TA became, I think, a lot more viable when Blightstone got added to the game, just because she actually has like the armor reduction earlier on.
Yeah, she doesn't need to get the full deso.
Yeah.
Because she already has Meld, which reduces armor. But then if you can actually stack another, I think 2 from the Blightstone on there, you're actually getting down like pretty decent numbers. Because her W is like 5 or 6 reduction. Yeah, this is the 3rd T1 down for NP. And they have like the push lineup. So that's not
NP
going the way they want to go.
has taken 1 tower, and they almost got mid, but didn't really commit to
Yeah.
completely getting it because they had split up.
The like.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Moon just has like a decent amount of stats right now. Or Moonman, excuse me.
Yeah, he went a very like when you have Poor Man's Shield, Iron Talon, and Armlet, you're like a early to mid game like good to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, Legion is like no mobility item. Like usually a Blink or a Shadow Blade, but went Armlet first, so they're that kind of shows that they are not really feeling pressured to run around and make a bunch of stuff happen.
Yeah, like I don't think we've even seen a duel at this point.
No, we haven't.
Yeah. And Moon is like level 11.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Oh,
SVG.
bye.
Yeah, one more hit from the yep.
Yeah.
There's the Rubik kill.
Yeah.
So we saw, I think it was like 2 days ago, Complexity was playing EG, and these are 2 like North American rivals, right?
Envy. Whoa.
Yeah, he was getting really low there with the side
Oh,
blades.
jeez.
If there's a, well, they have an issue with getting some range.
Don't walk back.
NB.
I think he was trying to get in position, for that.
Yeah,
even
but
still,
still, don't walk
No,
back.
we're good.
He's
Okay.
got the heals. He's good.
Yeah, they do kind of have an issue with range damage. Naga isn't really like the clicker presence anyway. She's just there to push the waves in. But yeah, Legion and NTA they can get kited around easily.
I think the Coddle or the Keeper of the Light pickup was actually pretty like instrumental in that because of the blinding light. That allows them not to really have to worry about that all too much, because they can like shove people around and have their carries get on top of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you see like Coddleson and like Bat Riders do that with Flame Break. They kind of reposition people on the fly.
Rubik stolen wards, doing
just-
some.
And Naga Radiance is up. You see the burns on the creeps there. This is the start. This is the start of the end.
Yeah.
She's just gonna keep making copies of herself. They get her auras, and when you have a Radiance, you have a damaging aura. Just pushes all the waves in.
If you have
Just Naga things.
If you have questions, tweet them at IGN Plays Live or just drop them in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, that's hashtag
yeah.
IGN Plays Live. This is not looking good for MP. Still, they had some good movement earlier, but the past few minutes they've just been kind of there. Like they're trying to farm, but it's not obviously going super well because they're not taking objectives.
Yeah.
And they had a smoke earlier, but all it really achieved was getting some vision up. And that was it.
The NP smoke, right?
Yeah.
See, I assumed she was going to jump on Warlock because they would have got the kill, but she doesn't have or maybe she has a blink now, but she didn't a few minutes ago when we looked.
Yeah.
Oh, that 4-step. Here we go. No, just spooking them.
Yeah.
Okay, so TA's got Deso up. I just saw her throw a projectile out. It's like the orange. So they're just going to push towers down even harder now.
Yeah, Moon is looking for that first duel.
Yeah, but he doesn't have. I don't think. Can you click his portrait?
Yeah.
I don't think he has blink. Oh,
Yeah.
he has. He has
I'd
blink
say
now.
it has to.
Okay.
Just be waiting there, of course.
I mean, it's a little scary because you'd be blinking right onto someone who has an Omni near them, and Omni will just heal you and ruin it. But doesn't matter. They have the T2 now.
Yeah, I think it was pure positioning play if someone was going.
Yeah, like counter, because like the OD could like 4-staff up and try to start something.
Naga just got Boots of Travel. Like this game is.
Can you click on the Drow? I want to see what she's got going on. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, bye.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Rubik having those wards is just
Yeah. No, that was an amazing
real bad
pickup.
news for NP.
Yeah.
So, Drow is hovering around the middle of the net worth board, which is not. She should be near the top.
Yeah.
And she's sort of the only real hope, unless OD starts going crazy.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like that's gonna happen, unfortunately.
And again, the vision game, like TA has all these traps, and then Naga has all the illusions. Like they're gonna see everyone all the time.
Here.
Like they're just. I mean, they're wards that kill stuff and get you gold. Like, it's looking really bad.
Yeah.
For NP.
Maybe this will inspire them to do
I guess
better
we
next
said
game.
2-1. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm right so far. I'm excited.
I smoke.
As I said, DC would win.
Yeah, they're just doing like so much tempo control of like they're like, all right, we're going back and it looks like we're gonna farm, but no, we're gonna keep applying pressure into your jungle. Now I think. I don't know if they may have been seen by the ward back here. I don't think so though.
Maybe they're trying to be careful. Naga turned off her radiance, so you don't see the burn on the creeps because there's that effect, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to be sneaky, man.
Oh, they didn't even need to be sneaky.
Yeah,
They've got so much control right now. I mean, safety, sure, but
Yeah.
they.
Yeah, and
Drow's-
NP is confined to
Yeah.
the base.
Draw's bottom's trying to do something. It's not really good.
Yeah.
Coming back, of course, from base.
It's weird because like if you, I mean the towers show a lot, but if you looked at the kills, you'd be like, this is okay. Like everything's 6-4, it's not bad. But no, like the map control and the heroes they have, like this is pretty bad.
What do you think they have to take a full, like the Warlock Veno, OD combo of like they honestly would have to hit that.
They would need to. Yes, they have a lot of combo.
Yeah.
Between the OD ult, Warlock ult, Veno ult, Drow silencing, pumping out damage, and then Omni just like healing things, right? But it's just so difficult because they have an Aegis, right? Is that still? I think they have an Aegis.
Yep.
And then is that on? I don't even remember who that's on. I can't remember.
Maybe it's Rubik.
Like, is it Rubik?
I don't know.
That'd be
Rubik
really,
was there.
That'd be really silly.
It would be silly, but
Yeah, what
sillier
I'm saying
things
is they
have
would
happened.
even with that, it would still be a 6v5. And if
Yeah.
it's not on TA, you'd have to break down her refraction before
It's
you drop all your
probably on
stuff on
TA.
her.
Yeah.
It's probably TA. Yeah, it makes sense.
now give it to your supports.
Oh.
Let them
so,
live.
but look, so TA is going.
She's going BKB.
BKB.
Uh,
Yeah.
Mouse. The caps are important. Yeah, so the only real thing that could shut them down, as we were just saying, is that huge team fight.
Mhm.
But because they're so far ahead that they have their 1 or 2 core items. And you don't normally want to go BKB super early, especially because the charges diminish every time you use it.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing that could turn it around for NP is this massive team fight, which is like 80% magical damage. So if they storm in their base with BKBs, use that 10-second BKB charge, that's the one fight, and then with Deso they'll just break the racks and in the game. This looks like a short one.
Oh, here's I think this is his first setup.
They're gonna because she would have TP'd by now. They're gonna Coddle Blast right onto it. Oh, it's too early.
Oops. Oh.
There's the blinding light though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're still done for.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Was that I think that was the Hurricane Pike.
Ooh.
Yeah. That was
gross.
really good for them. Normally when you miss the Coddle Blast like that, that's really bad, but they're so far ahead that they still just cleaned it up. Yeah.
How do you get the grass? I forget how
It's that. No, that's the shared unit. It's to the right of net worth. It's the little that thing.
this thing?
Right?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, that's.
I think it's a button. I
It's
forget.
on
it's
the
on the
right.
top right.
On the right.
I was like, yeah, I never do that.
We
Okay,
never
there we
actually
go.
have to do this. I always
Yeah.
let somebody else do it for me.
Yeah.
I know some of the hotkeys for heroes and things, but
Yeah.
the item one is good. I think that's the tilde key.
Yeah. It's I don't have the mouse.
The tildes.
Yeah. So we can see overall.
So
Yeah.
we were saying, the TA is going to be a problem with her. I mean, she's a problem for many reasons, but the vision. So they just picked up a gem. Omni Knight, NP just picked up a gem. So they're not going to win a good team fight if they don't get to start it on their terms. So they need vision, and they're trying to get space back.
Look at the amount of freedom that their supports have. That both SVG on Beno and Omni have Midases.
Yeah. I mean, Omni was the offlaner, but still, you're right.
Yeah, they're just trying to catch up. It's or NPs.
Yeah, they basically allowed they're like, okay, even if they didn't have a good game, they're so far ahead that they're now accessing the late game items.
That's
even sooner.
North American Dota is, if you're winning, get a Midas. If you're losing, get a Midas. I live by that rule more often than not, and gets me in trouble. But they know what they're doing. I hope.
I don't see MP coming back from this. I think MV's gonna do something dumb here soon.
Drow is
it's about time.
very behind. Is that okay? Would you mind clicking the other network, that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
One,
Yeah. The 3 cores on DC have higher net worth than the most successful player on MP right now.
Yeah, so when you're 1 positions, which is the OD, is below the 3 position of DC.
They're
you're in a bad space.
It is at least good to see that MP is traveling together and not splitting up too much, because I think whenever they do take a fight, they're going to have to be together as a team, and they've just smoked. So maybe we'll see something good out of this.
Yeah.
Nope, and it's already breaking. So. Eh. Okay, Beno.
I mean,
good luck. Goodbye, Beno.
First duel win.
It was like the second or third, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, they just stole that. Oh my gosh.
That's a dead warlock.
Yeah.
So
that was not a good initiation.
That's the 10-second BKB charge down, but 2 are down. That just opens up. There's gonna be a third.
Hi, MP.
I mean, they're all the outer towers are down, so none of the racks are off limits. They're gonna break base right now. And can you click buyback status? I highly doubt anyone has buyback. Only OD has buyback, but he's alive, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so they didn't have vision up at the secret shop, but they're just like, I'm gonna jump in anyway. Like, why would you do that? That's awful.
And the blinding light, as you were saying, James, just knocked him right back into them. He's gone. He might buy back and try, but there it is.
That might be
It's
game.
About time.
Okay.
Called it.
Yikes.
Our predictions aren't wrong yet.
Yeah. But
that was a short one.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least it's time for more Dota, though.
Last player, we got it.
Yay!
We got one.
Seriously though, 1 of 4 on those is pretty good. Those are a little difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. Good work.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see if we can pull up the scoreboard.
What are we looking for?
I'm just looking at overall. Weehawk playing really well.
Yeah, they got the first kill on Envy, which set him back a little bit, and then TA took care of the lane.
Yeah.
Drow Drow got nothing.
Yeah. So look at the GPM on Weehawk's Templar assassin. It's 602 for that short of a game, where on a character that has decent farm potential, but not crazy super an alchemist. That's actually really good, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, the kill helped, and then the side blades helped, but yeah, I think Rubik stacked enough ancients that she was able to just kind of meld right through them, and
Yeah, she was constantly at the Ancients.
Yeah, those are a lot of good scores on the DC side. Why do they have two? Oh, they killed the other team and took their gem. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what was going on.
Well,
Yikes. Yeah. That wasn't great. Let's see.
It's a bad time to be an MP fan right now.
Yeah.
And again, single elimination. So if they lose this next match, they're gone.
Yeah.
so hopefully our predictions were right and they win, and then they win
And then they have
again.
to win again.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really cool.
What are we looking at here?
I was just gonna go through the battle pass since we have
Do it.
Yeah.
You should show off the very rare Juggernaut set
Where it's,
because it is
right here.
on fire. Down one
Down
from
one.
that. There it is.
Oh, it's so good.
What?
So when I took my break from Dota, I was like, I need to stop buying cosmetics for this game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come back and I didn't buy this. I'm very proud of myself. But I saw this and I was like, are you kidding me
Well,
right
I mean,
now?
it's
with how good
extremely
this is?
rare. It's like how.
Yeah.
You can buy
Did
it
you
on the
hope you get it?
It's like $80 on the store right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cheap.
Don't say that.
Oh my god.
I mean, for an extremely rare set that just came out,
It
I
looks
Christmas gift?
that's expensive. I don't know.
because then you're like enabling me.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. Yeah, they do really good job. The quality just over the years has been like stepped up.
Yeah, and I think that the sets generally are just great. For this battle pass was particularly, because I think some of them are underwhelming sometimes, or some of the sets, and you're like, oh, well, I guess I got these, and they're fine. I just wish like the caliber of the extremely rare sets carried through the other sets a little bit more sometimes. Like at least just get a little bit closer to it, because like how that set looks versus the others is just very different in a little bit.
Are you downloading the EG game?
Yeah, I'm just downloading the EG game just because I want to show. I just want to show everyone the end of this game, just because.
So I didn't see this part. I only got to see the first game.
She didn't see.
So the first game was a total stomp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was over in under 20 minutes, I believe.
It's 16
which
minutes.
is going to ruin a lot of people's predictions on the compendium. Okay, so what I love is I love seeing Sniper. Like he's never played anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He went from being super overplayed in the meta where like Axe and Sniper and was it Juggernaut were played all the time. So this is a rare pick and it's a risky pick, but it's working for them.
On that Bloodseeker.
For the most part.
Oh, it's a Bloodseeker? That's so
yeah,
weird.
Bloodseeker's also weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where I don't remember the timing, but it's coming up here.
Yeah.
So does Sniper? He does not have a rapier yet. There it is. There's the purchase.
Follow, yeah, Sniper.
Let's see.
So if you're not familiar, the rapier, one of the most expensive items in the game, gives you an insane amount of damage. It usually, for most heroes, at the point they buy it, will double your damage, which is insane. But if you die, you drop it on the ground, and anyone can pick it up, which is obviously super risky. But yeah, they're facing an alchemist. They're
To the
facing
bottom one.
a late game EG.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
And so what happened here is Sumail had just gotten rid of his Radiance, which is a weird thing, to buy a Blade Mail, and everyone's like, oh, Blade Mail, what?
Yeah, he picked it up. Nahaz tweeted he picked it up 11 seconds after Sniper got the rapier, which
But I don't think he knew that he had it until...
that's what I was just
Yeah.
going to ask you.
Yeah.
But I do see a green ward right down by the
Right here.
secret shop.
Yeah,
yeah.
so
So
they could have
maybe they
seen
did
him
see it,
Yeah.
buy it.
which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, if they saw
Here-
Sniper
here-
over there,
it's coming
checked
right
it.
here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they set up,
gosh.
The disruption.
and then he dies to his own illusions and Alchemist coming in, just
Yeah.
murdering him. Drops the rapier,
What
Yeah.
a great play.
and in a major fight just before this, all of VP spent their buybacks.
Yeah.
So that's why they GG in like 10 seconds here. And here comes
also,
the
they
E-Blade or
just
whatever.
lost
Boom.
Rapier.
Yeah. I think it was,
I mean, even
yeah.
if you lost Rapier, you'd still
Aw.
fight if you had buybacks.
Yeah,
but
but-
no, there's that mask you like, by the way.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
It's pretty good. Yeah, Rapiers make this game exciting, and especially when EG is involved. Yeah,
Wait, I think was this the fight that so there's a fight down here where the Sniper force-staffed himself up onto directly into EG.
whoops.
This was not VP's game.
Yeah.
See, so Sniper
Nice.
is just tearing into them from the back line, right?
Yeah.
This is the problem: is if you don't jump on him or have anyone to do that, he'll just tear you down.
Yeah, he doesn't have to move. He
yeah.
has such insane range.
But if you on him, he's just like, oh, this is gonna miss. He's gonna be out.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Eh.
Yeah, that's what Sniper does to you.
Yeah, here's the fight where everyone used their buybacks.
I didn't know you couldn't disjoint the concoction. I thought you could do
I
that.
thought you could as well.
There he goes.
Yeah,
Dead.
they popped the
The Aegis on Sniper.
Yeah. They brought down Sumail that he buys back.
Is this where they got all the VP's buybacks?
I think so.
Because I think I was commuting when this was going on.
Oh no,
EG's just
they're already all gone.
Nice. That
Yeah.
arrow is so long.
just what you want.
All the buybacks. That's a dead ogre.
Yeah.
One more starfall or something.
He just stands there. He's like,
Look
well,
at-
You might
I
as
think
well.
it's just sometimes you don't. Running doesn't even matter. It's good.
Yeah.
It's over.
I guess.
Give up.
If they just push it a lane right now, they could get all the buybacks out.
yeah. Yeah. So is that what happened?
I don't know.
Yeah. Speed it up again.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They chased him all the way.
Oh, and then they get him out here.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably not Slardar because he came back, but.
Yep. Now there are no buybacks, and then.
Oh yeah. It was, they caught him out up here maybe.
Well, they.
Whoa!
Are you looking for when they catch out the sniper?
Yeah. No. Okay. So we saw this. Okay.
They
Uh,
yeah.
And
we're
we
back
got
at
the
the
rapier
start.
pickup and all that good stuff.
Is there anything else in the companion that we wanted to check out?
I mean, you can check out the. Do you have any good quest progress?
Oh no,
Or you-
I'm level 3.
Oh yeah. You're Come on.
But, like, you can see-
Scrub. I'm like level 6 right
Oh,
now.
I want to see the sets you get for these. I haven't checked.
There's a cool Bane one.
Oh, that's really cool.
The second
So
style is decent too.
I usually get the battle pass, but I didn't at all this year. That's so cool.
Although
I'm too late now.
you can, if you can do the whole path, or it's 40 cents on the market.
Wait, really?
It's 40 cents.
That's
I mean,
also this is also such a good set.
the Bane one is like 30 cents that I just saw.
Oh,
so like
I don't even have to worry about buying
you
a
don't
battle
have to
pass.
worry about it. But the quests are really fun.
They are fun.
And if you want that unlockable style, you have to do it.
I don't like this one.
I think the
just-
alt style is better.
I like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is way better.
That
yeah.
that looks so much more detailed too.
Usually the alt style is better.
But do you have to do something else to get that, or no?
You have to have 3-star every quest on the path.
Nope.
Nope, it's too much. It's a lot of work.
Purge just doing this thing.
Yeah,
on the stream.
I love that thing.
Let's just listen to Purge for a second.
His voice is soothing.
From a lot of farm, and even they end up killing the Venomancer with a nice blast.
Yellow, everybody. This is Purge.
Anyway, Purge gamers on YouTube is just
He's always been good, but they've started utilizing him super well
Mhm.
for like analysis and like newbie streams and things like
Yeah.
that.
let's look at the actual.
What are we looking at? Compendium,
We saw this one, Treasury.
the newest one.
Yeah, how do you see all? These menus are not.
Where are we going?
We're going to
Rewards.
Rewards? Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are the other. Oh my God.
Yeah, I like this one. So he only has 3 sets, I believe, the Arcana and 2 others, and they all look so good. They're doing really well on him. There's some heroes they just like can't seem to figure out.
Like Jakiro. Oh my
It's
gosh.
just a gaping hole in his chest.
It looks like the I'm not even gonna say it because I'm just gonna lose credibility because I don't remember the name. What's the Gaping Dragon from Dark Souls? Like that boss and just like comes out in his chest as this like awful open thing.
This is weird.
It's one of my favorite sets for Alchemist, but I
Yeah.
actually don't like a lot of his.
I just don't like Alchemist. I don't like playing
I'm
them.
not
I
a
don't like looking at
fan
them.
of Alchemist either. And then what was the other? That's a good Lycan set. So he has the Necro book on his hip, which is really great.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's an Iron Talon on his hand.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So it's I like when they throw items on there. Oh,
It's a
look
good
at
puppy.
the ult form wolf. Look at that.
Oh,
That's
that's good.
puppy. It's so good.
It's got like fire shooting out of his back.
It's really good. It's an Iron Talon wolf. Yeah.
Wow.
No, this is the best that isn't an ultra rare or whatever.
Yeah, this is a
Extremely
rare though. I thought it was rare.
It's rare.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
The infused is good on most of them. I
Oh,
do
this-
like the invoker.
I love this hair.
It's like Castlevania invoker.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Show the
Really?
infused. Click the to the left. There you go.
There you go.
Look at the Meepo. I don't see Meepo as much anymore for sets, which is kind of nice. Just because
He's
we
a
never see
little
Meepo.
knight. This is great.
No, it's probably the best Meepo set.
He's a cutie.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Go to the. Oh, this one's really good too.
Yeah. It's a cool little.
I'm not digging that headdress. It's like a little too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like it.
Well, so we're waiting for the next one. We still got a little bit to go before the end of the stream. But if you want to win some really, really dope gaming gear, you can go to the link below. There's like a laptop. I think there's like some mice, as we said, the
Always mention the Pizza Hut.
the Pizza Hut. I think we have one in the. No, Alex Solomita has one in the office.
Of course he does.
But he says he wears it on the weekend. He does wear his mess hat when he's here. But yeah, again, check out the link below. It has all the details for you and the entry details. So check it out. Let's see. Let's check out some of the plays from the top 5, which you can. I think we'll want to show number 1, just because like we were talking about it earlier.
Sure. Although it's sort of like cut up in a way that we're gonna have to explain.
No,
part
that's
of
totally
it,
fine.
Which is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to tournaments, and then you go to.
And then if there's any plays that you guys particularly love from
Yeah.
this year, hashtag IGN Plays Live on
Yes.
Twitter. And then, of course, we're also touching our Twitch.
Yeah.
So
What are you looking for?
get in here.
TI. Where's TI?
Oh, wait, Battlegrounds, too.
Professional.
Dang.
No, it'd be premium.
Mm.
It would be above Shanghai. It'd be
Yeah.
above of
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Oh, I don't think it. Oh, no, you're typing. I was
maybe
like,
it
what
was
are you
just
doing?
That's very strange.
it's not showing up on the tournaments list.
Weird.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
If I just have TI6.
I don't think-
No.
No. That's very strange.
Okay. The biggest tournament of the year is not on here.
Oh, I wonder if I just go to my profile, then I go, where's the tickets?
To the right.
Yeah.
TS6. There we
There you go.
go. Okay.
And
Well, then we have to find
The game.
and
It's
there's
E-
like
Isn't that far?
There's so many games.
yeah, EG.
TNC.
EG.
Yeah.
Jimmy and the boys.
Oh,
Womp womp.
I like TNC.
There's Team Secret's one and only game at. Well, it wasn't their only game. They got knocked
Yeah.
down, but
It was EGE home, right?
it was EGE home
Yeah.
game.
It was like the one
Game
game that
one.
gave us hope. Because at that point, eHome had just been stomping
Yeah.
They were really scary.
everything.
And after that, there was a game 2 because it was best of 3. But like, when you come from a loss like that, it's just done. Like they were just done.
Yeah, eHome was not playing the same after that.
No, and
Long
I
game.
can't blame them because they like had it in the bag.
Yeah.
And then the best comeback from EG.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch that, like just go do it because
Did I miss it?
Which day was it? Because it's organized by days.
you're on
Maybe we
page
did.
1 of 55. Yeah. It's
EGE home. There we go.
okay.
I feel like
there it is right there.
Yeah.
this was like Dora the Explorer. They're probably like, it's right there.
Yeah.
Swipe or no swiping. You passed it. Come
Go
on.
back.
But it's okay. We found it now.
Yeah.
We could actually just there's like a 3 to 4 minute chunk in there that's just like nonstop. Like where EG is pushing onto the throne.
Yeah. I'm also gonna put the casting on, just because.
I think we should do that.
Yeah.
It's a disaster.
I'm just gonna get like all these goosebumps right now.
Yeah. Hold on. Let
Um,
me turn on.
I think I actually
yeah.
was maybe crying when this happened. I was trying to like
I
hide
was.
This is when I blew my throat out.
Yeah. Well, I talked to you. I think I talked.
Yeah.
I came in the next day or the day after. I think.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I came in and everyone was just like, my voice is like this. Everything
Yeah.
is painful.
It's like, thank you,
Like
EG.
no one was sitting down.
Yeah.
It's
Time. We've got less than a minute before the drop.
when are they pushing down mid here?
It starts here.
Well,
Because this is everyone has their buyback. So like it's. I think we can watch. Let's see if we can watch this for the end of the stream. Let me try the voice. Just. I think it's fine.
yeah. So
That's good.
if the game doesn't start before the end of this, like this is like the best 4 to 5 minutes of Dota that was played like the
Yes.
entire year.
Like I think the best, like probably the best. Yeah. Yeah. It starts with this call.
Good Chrono just captures 3 of them.
Universe.
They do control him pretty well there though,
Yeah.
and then they drop the rock on him. Is he's still alive in there somehow.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get a time walk off and live? No, he dies there. Double rock. I forgot that this went. It looked really good, and then it went the other. It like looked bad and
Yeah.
kept going back and forth. There's the Dagon.
Yeah.
Double starfall. There's okay. So the universe uses buyback.
And see,
Another
this thing
buyback.
is-
There's all the EGs or eHomes buybacks coming in.
Yeah.
So here's where Fear. I think Fear dies here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he dodged that. Is he gonna leap out of this? His leap's not up. He's dead.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Camille has buyback.
Here's the buyback.
Yeah. There's Zai. I think that's Zai. Yeah, but it's up by level 3 Dagon. And here's the thing of why this is impressive. Most of the Raxes are down. These are hasted golems. Everyone has super high like buyback times and a bunch of gold, but then they're all like they're just making their way through.
Yeah, we're 70 minutes into this game.
Yeah.
So I think that they get megas here, right?
Yes.
Because they got to be coming soon because the game's almost over. And like, it's kind of hard to jump right into this, but like this feels over.
Yeah.
Like everyone in there is like oh, especially it's a North American tournament. Like it's an EG crowd. Like it was a sad time.
Plagueis and Strat. This is actually this is Capitalist and who's hosting with Capitalist during this?
It's usually Cap and Blitz,
Yeah,
but
it was Blitz.
was Blitz still playing
Yeah.
or still casting?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh,
triple dagger.
so good.
Oh God, I love Cap. This is why this game.
Cap's one of the best hype casters out there for sure.
Yeah.
The Ice Blast doesn't hit anyone there.
trying
It
so
sort of
hard.
sucks. And then you're kind of like, okay, like there's megas. Like
Yeah. So PBD just bought back.
Like at this point, they're pulling back. You know, the Megas will just roll in and take
Yeah.
up what they need.
And remember, we started off this with 70 seconds left on Universe's buyback. This disruption, which doesn't end up saving PPD.
the Force Staff? Oh, it doesn't. They get the gem
No,
though. They
it
save it.
tries.
Well, it doesn't even matter. I think they leave it there.
Yeah.
Here we go. This right here. Boom. Die.
So good.
So just if you're trying to understand why this is so great, like that Dagon item is like largely considered a joke on most heroes, and the earlier you get it, the better. Like
Yeah.
buying it late is kind of dumb in almost
Yeah.
every situation.
Except here.
So EG just starts mass buying these items.
And it's mainly because Sumail has the E-Blade.
Yeah, so he's a hero that can actually buy it and have it make sense, and he amplifies the damage that comes in
And
from the rest of
as
his team.
well as Shadow Demon also has a spell that amplifies.
Yeah, he has, I think it's Soul Catcher.
Yeah.
Amplifies damage, but it's like an insane amount.
Yeah.
But
God,
yeah,
everyone
this
was so fun. We're 72 minutes into this game. I was at home and I was up around, like running around my room with like arms up in the air, just going like, "Oh my God! Oh my God!"
this was the first game that Mitch arrived for. He like walked into the arena and we're like, "Hey Mitch, like welcome, we got C for you." Then this happens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. And of course, it's like a super long game too. Like it's been tiring. We're like, please, EG, you can do this. And
So-
there was like a lot of faults and
This is like buybacks are expended. This is EG's last push into the base. Like if they fail, like it's over. So might as well
yeah,
just
the
try
Beer's
this,
on
right?
the bottom just
That's what's
trying to
going
keep
on
the
here.
creeps from coming in.
So Universe has an ultimate that like locks everyone in place as long as he gets them in this bubble, and like that's like an essential ability. Like he has to land good ones, and he's like famous for doing that.
Yeah.
Like
Getting more
Universe
people.
Chronospheres is like a thing now.
And it's like he's not the like position 1 carry, but he has Bloodthorn, which is the most expensive item in the game. He has Silver Edge and just like all the right items for him to do so much damage.
Oh, I didn't even get anybody.
He
All right,
captured
so we got
2.
two.
Boom. Double
Yeah.
Dagon. And again, like any EG death is.
Here's the Omni Slash, and then watch right here. Watch right here. He nailed it.
It's so good. Like Zai would have absolutely been dead there. Like, look at all those creeps.
Yeah.
Cap is freaking out. Meanwhile, on the back line, Universe is taking on their hard carry.
Yeah. He does not care.
Here comes. So good!
They all do it at once. Oh my God.
And then at
But
this
their
point,
base is getting pushed in.
Yeah.
One member of eHome wasn't in that fight because he's like, I just got to go in this game right now.
Yeah.
He just goes for the throne,
PPD's
and like he can take
trying.
like PPD's not going to stop him on his own. So
Yeah.
they come back, lock him in place, hit the Ice Blast, hit the Dagon. He tries the Manta out. He's gone. The only
eHome's
person who has
fight.
buyback is the Warlock, who like it's a good hero, but like he used all his stuff in the last fight.
Yeah, he
like
has-
he's not gonna stop EG.
Yeah. He has how long? He has 110 seconds till his rocks.
Yeah, that's too long. I mean, there they are, and they're just died.
They're
like
dead.
they're gone.
So now it's like the race to push as fast as possible, and everyone's just like losing their minds at this point.
Yeah. You can hear.
I love when you can hear the crowd.
Yeah, the USA chants.
It's like, that was us.
Yeah,
We were part of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you're listening, you should go watch it on YouTube or find it on YouTube because you can hear it very clearly of like how much everyone was dying and like again, this is a Chinese team versus like they're not really American.
Rape your purchase.
Yeah. They're like, where'd the universe go? And he's like, oh, I'm just buying,
Yep.
buying a rapier.
Yep. He needs to knock down these towers in what they have like a free minute, maybe 30 seconds to do the damage and
Yep,
win
they
the
got-
game.
The 2 tier 4 is still, and then of course the throne. So we have a lot of pressure, and of course with the
All that damage.
Yep.
Sumail doesn't wait. He just jumps them, goes in.
Space created.
Ice Blast comes in, doesn't matter. Dagon finishes them off, and they're just taking. Oh.
Yeah, and this is the first like huge loss for eHome, and so it's just such a monumental part of the.
Oh my
75-minute game.
Jeez, it was way. This game was better than the grand finals.
Yeah.
Like,
Easily. Usually, it's like almost impossible that the best player of the best game isn't from the grand finals, but this was the best
Yeah.
one.
Oh man. MVP. Who are we voting for MVP for this game that is like super old?
Universe.
Yeah, Universe.
Easily Universe.
Oh.
If he's not MVP, I don't know what's going on.
Sumail.
But like those Chronos,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's fine.
People
Sumail,
like to
we
vote
like
for the men.
Sumail.
Yeah, Sumail's good. Good kid.
But yeah. Oh, they're in the draft. So Mitchell, we gonna keep going? Yeah, we'll wrap it up. All right.
Cool.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's do pimp out the giveaway one more time, if that's okay. You can go right here. It's gonna pop up in like two or 3 seconds as Mitchell, our producer. Thank you so much. If you want to win some awesome gaming gear delivered by Pizza Hut through the countdown, it's there. It's right here. It's right here. Right here. Just go to that URL right there. There's, again, laptop, Pizza Hut, gaming swag, just good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the countdown delivered by Pizza Hut. We've been watching Dota 2 Major here. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Miranda.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Brian.
thank
Thanks for
you.
having me on.
Yeah. Go NP.
Go MP.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah.
MP.
Deal with it.
We out.